Hi everybody, welcome back to the Matrix Study Hall. I am Miss Oracle. Thanks so much for being here, and also thanks for liking and subscribing, y'all. I appreciate all of you that are here with us. So let's go ahead and get into this story. Now, this has been circulating for a couple of days now, and I just want to speak about this because right now inflation is really high. And not only that, a lot of people are, aligning with this whole mentality of being a sugar baby or, you know, um, having a 304 lifestyle or a sprinkle lifestyle, wanting a provider or a high value man or whatever. Okay, I say all that to say that I'm not, rest in peace to the deceased. But according to what has come out in regarding to why this happened, the unaliving of 3 people, the wife, the husband, and their baby. All of this was in regard to the woman was having an affair with this man, Rodriguez, a 61-year-old man. According to what he has stated and other evidence, he worked together with this woman at a warehouse. They were having some type of little understanding going on. They were having some type of relationship. And he was also funding her. He was giving her money, but she was refusing to leave her husband. Y'all, these situations are happening more and more. And this is why people need to understand it gets really deep when you're connecting with people. You're connecting with these people. You don't know their mindset. You don't know what type of demons and spirits they got on them. And this woman may have thought that, she could just cut this off. And this man took it to the third degree. I mean, no pun intended, but he not only took out the woman and the husband, he also took out the baby, y'all. This is a really tragic situation. And another thing that's really tragic about this is that, I don't know what the husband's position was. He may not have even been aware of all this stuff that was going on. But people need to really play it safe. Like, you don't know how somebody's wires are put together. Some people take being played with to a level that you can't even fathom. Like, yeah, you may think that, this person, I can just use them for, whatever I can get out of them, basically, and I'm gonna just do. No, you don't know how this person is going to react. And for this to come to the point where it not only endangered her life, endanger her husband's life and their baby, a 1-year-old baby at that. And this is happening too often. Like, a lot of these people involved in these liaison, sneaky links, whatever it is, they're ending up 6 feet under. And it's happening. I've seen this several times in the news within the last few months. And I feel like it's going to continue to get worse and worse because, again, people focus more so on, instead of budgeting, instead of, just trying to make a way out of no way, instead of leaning on God, they're taking things in their own hands and they're being deceptive. They're involving third parties. They're thinking they're going to use people and get away with it. And not everybody is going to allow you to just use them and then just cut it off. Another thing too that I'm going to share in regard to this situation is the fact that when we are focusing on this type of mentality that the things that we're doing is not going to affect anybody else, this is me, this is my life, it's a very selfish stance to take. And if this woman would have known, maybe if she had some type of premonition that, okay, it could get this bad, I wonder if she would have, thought that, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this, because the mere fact that agreeing to connect herself with this coworker of hers, take money from him, that it could actually endanger not only her life or her husband's life and her baby life. Like, it's never that serious. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta stretch your money out. You may have more month than money, but you gotta find a way. But stepping outside the covenant of your relationship is much deeper than people think. Stay awake out here, y'all. Stay aware. These situations that is like a Lifetime movie, I mean, the truth is really stranger than fiction. A lot of these things are, these films, these movies are made off of these situations that happen. And another thing too is just like, in the report it stated that the man, he recalled basically putting the baby in some, in water or something, in a river or something like that, and he noticed that the baby didn't completely die, so he just finished it all because he said he didn't want to take the baby to the hospital. Like, oh my gosh, how evil can people be? So people be thinking, they're gonna have these outside connections, and they're just looking at this person out of appearance. Like, you're not seeing the soul of this person. You're not seeing the demonic entities or demons these people have. And for them for this man to turn this evil for being told no, he felt used. He felt somehow like he was being taken advantage of, and he took it all the way to the end because she refused to leave her husband. You cannot be out here playing with people.